virtual machine. We'll use it after some time. Okay, but not right now. So the topic is troubleshooting networking issues with understanding of OSI model. With understanding of OSI. As any troubleshooting, there is a two ways. One is start from scratch, like basic connectivities from there, like a power on, power connectivities, cable connectivities, right? The basic. So we'll start from that basics. What are the issue? We'll start from the scratch. Okay, that is one way of troubleshooting. And another way of troubleshooting. So we verify the basics, but importantly, we are concentrating on what kind of error it is showing. Means what is the issue? So what kind of error or what kind of message on the screen? Okay, so based on that, what are the things we no need to check it? What are the things you have to check it? Okay, this is the second way of troubleshoot. But to understand what kind of issues, so for that one, what area we have to verify? That is a very important, no? So you open a web page, the web page is not loading. So for that one, again, you are checking the cables and all, not required sometimes. So you have to verify differently. So how to do all these things? So where we are getting what kind of issues, where we are checking. So based on your OSI model. So again, your OSI model is application layer, presentation layer, session, transport, network, data link, and physical layer. Now, you are getting some connectivity related issue, like you are accessing a remote server, it's a web server, you're trying to access a website. Or maybe you are trying to access some shared folder or some network shared printer, you are trying to access it. You are unable to access. Unable to access. As I said, first is checking the basic connectivity. Check the basic connectivity. Is really the connection is there or not? Okay, both are connected in the same logical network or both are connected in the different logical or physical networks. For example, my laptop to another desktop, okay, I'm trying to communicate. So there is some application is there, or maybe a shared folder is there. Okay, so for example, yeah, here it is. So in this system, this is C192.172.16, 194, 194. So in this particular system, there is a software folder is there. So this is, okay, I'm accessing that data from here, from my laptop. But this data is located in different system. This data is located in different system. So I'm unable to access it. It means there is a communication between my laptop to that system. But thing is, my laptop connected to Wi-Fi, the desktop is connected to through wire. But both are commonly connected to a same switch kind of stuff on. Means I'm connected to my Wi-Fi router, but the Wi-Fi router.
Good morning,
connected
sir.
to
My
the
name is
switch.
Saurabh Gautam, and I belong a beautiful and famous city of Uttar Pradesh, Kanpur. It is one of the bigger industrial city in North India, and my city is
Saurabh,
situated on the
you
bank of the
open
holy
a
river
mic and you
Ganga.
are practicing.
So this is because of this, it has provided us natural and cultural beauty. And
Bro,
talking about my
He is practicing very seriously and forget to trust them. Okay. But I got to realize what I'm telling is similar kind of stuff only. So without minding anything, keep telling. Okay. So yeah, sorry. So definitely I will try to give a proper response. So this is in my Wi-Fi connected laptop. So I'm connected to my Wi-Fi router, okay, through wireless. And this Wi-Fi router is connected to a switch. multiple switches, of course, it's connected to a switch. And this desktop, either directly or indirectly, it is connected to the switch only. Maybe a different switch or same switch. Okay. So we can thought maybe there is another switch like that or like this, whatever it is, we are connected. So this switch is connected to this switch. In Wi-Fi configuration, we have seen that kind of stuff, right? So obviously, either directly or indirectly with the same media or different media, we are connected to each other. We are connected to each other. So I can able to access the data, what is shared from this desktop, I can access the data from here. And both are logically and physically same network, but they connected differently. But whatever it is, the important one is they are connected. They are connected. In case this desktop is not connected, so I remove this connectivity. So I can't communicate. For example, this switch is not working, or this cable is removed. We can't communicate. Maybe this cable I removed it. We can't communicate it. Okay. So either way, so you have to check the connectivity. So you are unable to communicate means you have to check the physical connectivity. How they are connected. Are they really connected? Either same media, different media, which way, directly or indirectly, they are connected to the same network or not. Same logical, physical network means same, what we can say, same segmented network or not, connectivity. If they are not in the same segmented network, but connected in a local way, means it is near to us physically, we can possible to go and inspect, we can do it. For example, google.com. From your side, you can check, are you connected or not? But can you go to Google server? Is a Google server is connected or not? We can't check it, right? So how much it is physically possible? Check the physical connectivity. First one. Second, another very important is IP address. Check the IP address. Check the IP address. Is both systems are in the same segmented network, means they should follow same logical IP address, means their network portion must be same, host portion is different. So here in my system IP address, what is my system IP address? Go to command prompt. IP config is a command to verify the IP address, right? So this is my system IP address. 172.16. Sorry, where is 2? 16. 194.96. This is 172.16. 194. 194. As per the default class B, so both are same method. So 172, it's not clear. I will going to remove this and put it again. I should do it in starting. 172. Okay. 72. So as per the default address, it both are same logical network only at present. But actually there are not. Okay. The default subnet mask I'm not using. I'm using some customized subnet mask. But with this subnet mask also, okay, both are same logical network. Same logically and physically same network. The network ID is here 172.16.192.0. This is the network ID of this, and this is a network ID. So network ID is same means both are same logical network. So same segmented network, same logical. You have to follow this rule if it is on the same segmented network. Both are connected to the same LAN. Same LAN. No router, nothing. Okay, in that cases. Next one, in case your destination IP address, your destination is not in your segmented. It is in the different network. It is in the different network. So obviously, logically, not a same network. Logically, both are not in the same network. This is a one network that is in another network. In starting itself is in a, this is one network that is another network. In that cases, both are in the same different network. So for example, being google.com. So the google.com IP address 142, mine is 172, completely different. Okay, both are in the same class, but still it is completely different network, right? But still I can able to communicate. See, reply from the destination IP and also successfully packet send and receive. Okay, so I am able to communicate google.com, but still it's not in the same logical network. But no problem because there are in the different networks. If it is a different network, for example, I'm accessing google.com, somewhere it is located. So my request will be sent to the Wi-Fi router as a default gateway. So check my IP address. This is the default gateway. When I'm trying to communicate outside of my network, the packet will send to the default gateway first. From the default gateway, it will going outside, means it will go to ISP and ISP to some other router, finally reach the destination. We can reach the destination even it is not in the same segmented network, but the network IDs are different. But if it is the same network, so if it is the same segmented network, compulsory network portion must be same, host portion is different, or host system network IDs must be same. Host system network IDs must be same. Okay, so verify the IP addresses. Next, transport layer. What is about a transport layer? We know the transport layer segment the data. But one more thing is there, transport layer. At a transport layer, it has also verifies what port numbers you are using in this communication. So based on what type of communication, we use that related protocol or port number, right? So in a transport layer, it will verifies what is your TCP, source and destination port number, what is your UDP, source and destination port numbers here. For example, remotely, I have a server. Okay. So I have a remote server. I'm trying to access my remote server using SSH protocol or remote desktop protocol. So when I'm sending a request, I want to access your system with using SSH request, I send it. In the destination, so transport layer verifies. First of all, it verifies that physical connectivity physically, and a data link layer, it verifies the MAC addresses, network layer verify the IP addresses, and finally, all verification done, a transport layer verifies what connection request, SSH protocol. Is SSH or port number 22, SSH port number is by default 22, is allowed or not. A transport layer, it verifies this SSH port number is allowed or not. Or is SSH port numbers related, SSH related service is available in the system or not. Okay, SSH service, it has to be enabled that. Then if it is allowed or it is available, then it will let you to connect. Otherwise, you drop the packet again. Okay, otherwise drop the packet. For example, there is a machine. For example, we have this machine, right? 172. So I'm sending an HTTP request. It is site could not be reached. But when I'm pinging from here, I'm checking connectivity from my system. It is showing it is connected. And also I'm accessing their shared folder also. Accessing. But why this website is not loading? Why? Because it's not a web server. It's a desktop. It's not a web server. No web on this IP address or port numbers. Okay. So what happened when I'm sending this request, or when I'm sending this request, or I'm sending this request, shared folder request. All the requests with the different sessions, it reaches the my destination system. So it verifies. IP address, yes, this is my, so first MAC address, correct. IP address, correct. Port number, ping request, ICMP protocol, yes, ICMP request is allowed. Ping reply in a TCP. Next, I send another request. So that is shared folder request. This is shared folder request, and this is the particular port shared folder and NFS protocol. Yes, yellow. And I send a HTTP request. HTTP request. So any HTTP related services are there? Not there. So site not loaded. Or HTTP is blocked. You cannot be loaded. So either way, that protocol or port related service is available in your system, it will allow you to connect it. And also the firewalls verify at these locations. Means that internal firewall of the system verifies is port number is allowed or not, or this protocol is allowed or not. So it verifies. Then if it is allowed, it will let you to connect it. And if that protocol or port number related service is available, connectivity communication is available, related service means so the related connectivity is available, then it will let you to connect. There is a two important things here. Okay. For example, I send a mail request. It's not a mail server. So you send a SMTP request, but it is not a mail server, it drop the packet. Okay. So at a transport layer, you will understand is what is the port number, protocol SMTP, port number is 22, 25. Is 25 related service is running here? Any web, sorry, any mail server application is running? No. So drop the packet. Okay. So second one is the firewall. So software firewall, system firewall, built-in firewall. Is 25 is allowed? Yes, allowed. Is 25 related services running? Yes, allowed. And again, firewall. Check 25 port number, SMTP port number. It is in the yellow list. Yes, yellow there. At a TCP UDP verification, is any mail server is running, application is running here? No. Drop the packet. So, okay. It's like a end gate type only. Is a both are should be balanced here. Okay. In case of firewall is not there, firewall is disabled, no problem. But still, the related service must be there, and the firewall also should be allowed. That is a thing. So when you are trying to connect, so it's you are unable to connect it. First, you are checking with a ping command, right? Whether can I reach the destination or not. By this one, I can understand destination is available and destination is available and IP address is correct. And I am able to communicate to the destination. Means my system to destination is connectivity is good. Connectivity is good. So verified all these things. By simple ping command, you are understand connectivity is there and correct IP address, system is available, you are getting response. But the service is not connecting. So where is the problem? Either it is the firewall, built-in firewall problem, or there that related service is not at all available. Okay, or service is down. It's a web server, but web service is down. So we can't able to. Okay. So depends upon the situations. We can understand where is the exact issue it is. Mhm. Session layer. So as I said, guys, I send 3 requests to the same machine, right? So 3 requests, 3 separate sessions. 3 separate sessions. Within that session only, the transaction has to be completed. Okay, within the session only. Like for example, you open a bank application, internet banking, you log in, and you have not done anything for next 1 or 2 minutes. You are automatically logged out. Why? Session timeout. What is session timeout? Yes, your session ID. So based on certain different websites, different kind of applications, use the session ID things. If no activity for next 1 minute, session will be expires. You are using more than 5 minutes, session will be expired. Okay. So like that, so we can able to give a search because for security purpose. This is one. Some places. In other cases, so session is always open as long as you are doing transactions. Okay, when ideal, session will be expired automatically. If not ideal, as long as you can use it, you can use it. That is no session. Session handling at destination, so it will understand what session ID and it has to be do transaction using that session ID. Okay. Yeah. I think I told this scenario or not, otherwise I will tell. I will tell this scenario. One day I'm trying to book my ticket, Tatkal ticket. Okay. So I've opened my IRCTC app with a very good internet speed. Okay. That is 75 Mbps internet speed. That is almost 7, 8 years back story I'm telling. So I have to book the ticket. So 75 Mbps, very good speed, right? I log in, get. So I given details, very good. Within a 1 minute, 2 minutes, everything is completed. So last one is I have to need to pay the amount payment. So while I'm doing that one, so I'm going to the bank selection and all waiting for OTP and try to enter the OTP. So once given OTP, amount will be detected, transferred to the IRCTC account, and my book ticket will be booked. Meanwhile, power cut. So when it is a power cut, so suddenly Wi-Fi is down. But my mobile, I'm using mobile, right? So it is immediately switched to 4G network. So I got internet. Internet is continuous, either Wi-Fi, now it is 4G. Internet is available. So what I'm doing is trying to continue that one. So I given this OTP. Meanwhile, OTP comes, it is happen. I given OTP, but no use and transaction. It will take admission, transaction failure. And again, I came back and relog in. By the time tickets are completed, tickets not available. The point is, guys, so when you are connected through Wi-Fi, so you establish one session and your entire transaction should be complete in the same session. Even though in a case of disconnectivity, so you are mobile is connected to another internet, another data you are connected. So I can continue? No, you can't continue. Okay, you have to do all transactions the same session. That's a very important. Okay, you're downloading a big data, almost like a 10 GB data you're downloading. 99% is downloaded. It has to be downloaded something 100 MB or 200 MB. Meanwhile, network disturbance, network disconnected. Again, it is reconnected, or maybe it is connected to different network. Any case, it's that session is terminated. Again, you want to download it. Again, you have to download it from starting. Okay. So what the people will do? I downloaded 100 GB data. Okay, it took some time. One day, okay, you can use this tools like a free download manager. IDM means Internet Download Managers. These are the third-party free tools. But what it will do when you're downloading file using FDM or IDM, it is save its session ID. So now I started downloading a 10 GB file. So by the I am logouts, it is only 5 GB is downloaded. So remaining 5 GB I want to download tomorrow. So shut down my PC and left. So tomorrow I can continue by downloading remaining space. How it is possible? Using this, it will save all your session codes. So when you are reconnecting, okay, it will verify once again what are the things are downloaded or are not. So it will try to download remaining things. Okay. Into the same file only. Okay. So that's a session. So session has to be maintained till the transaction has to be completed. Presentation layer. Of course, the presentation layer having three elements, right? One is encoding, second one is compression. But what we need is encryption. Okay, encryption. So using HTTP as, so of course it is encrypted. You want to connect remote server. I'm already told, no, SSH connectivity. You want to connect it, so we need to secure it. So you have to encrypt the connection. Connection is encrypted, so whatever the data you're sending and receiving, the data is encrypted. So then you're using, right? Sometimes these SSL or TLS certificates are there for connectivity, SSL or TLS certificates. So in case these certificates are expired, so the remote server, the machine, maybe it's like a website. So the backend, this SSL certificate is expired. So when they are creating this HTTPS website, they put some certificate for encryption purpose. They generated for 2 years. Now 2 years completed. 1 year, maybe 1 year they put it, 1 year certificate is expired. So you can't get connectivity. Okay, SSL connectivity, you can't get it. The same way, it is any encryption based communication. So important is both the side, source and destination, both the side, the encrypted key, valid encrypted key, or the protocol version must be matches. For example, my destination is TLS 2.0. So my source is using only 1.0 version. So there is a mismatches. So compulsory check the any mismatches in the versions or certificate type or versions. Okay. Any encryption key mismatchings. Okay. Sometimes you use different key, but actually the private key of the destination is different. But use different key. A public or private key, something changes. The key and the creation certification versions are important. The third one is date and time. This happened to one of our colleagues. He was when he was here. He was here, so he's now working in outside. Okay, so he tried to create a VPC, a virtual private cloud. Okay, in the AWS account or anything you want to create in AWS, it is not agreeing. You can't be able to create any resources in AWS. Suddenly occurs, so he got fear and he deleted that account itself and log in with the friends. But same problem. In my laptop, it's working. In his laptop, it is not working. So we find what is the common issue is the date and time calculation is different. You, in case of date and time calculation is different. So you are ahead means 5 minutes plus or minus, even though in sometimes you can't able to access certain website or you can't able to access certain part of website. So same thing it is. When he's changed the date and time according to my date and time, because my date and time, my time server is windows.com is my time server. From there, I am synchronized the time. Or for other people, maybe different time zones. Okay. So the time is also affect in the encryption part. Okay. Certification expiry. There is a one kind of things which is I like more. That is not files here. It is open list. So this is one of an application, a virtual appliances are available. So earlier days, I use it to explain this storage concept, like iSCSIs and type of lens creations using these virtual appliances. Easy interface it is, easy options. Now what happened? What happened to the Whopper filter? So they're connecting with some what we can say for securing. They use some security protocol. The problem is that what are the security for the security? What are the keys they in the system that is already expired? So we are unable to get connected. Okay, it is showing like this. Error SSL version or cipher mismatch. So, so from your system, your certificate, your encryption method from the server. So there is a mismatch. So we thought it is date and time. We don't understand. So anyway, after verification, we log into the remote server and verify that really that there is a certificate that's the date and time is up. Okay, so that's the point. So if you got this kind of errors, it may be the date and time related issue or versioning related issues. Okay, or encryption expiry date issues. Finally, we came to the application layer. Application layer. What application you are using for what type of communication? For what type of communication, what application you are using? What protocols, port numbers you are using? For example, as I said, there is a really a web server. I am trying to access a website. It is showing that is the website is not working like that. Okay, you cannot load the web pages. And you try to ping to the server and check it. The server is available and connected. The same LAN network it is there. But thing is, at a destination, the server application is down. The service of the server application is down, so you are unable to access it. Till yesterday, you are able to access it. You are able to send and receive mails, or you are able to access the web pages. But now it is not. So maybe that server related issue it is. Okay. So application is not loading. Application performance, application issues like application issue means the service related. If the service is down, you can't able to access. There is a DHCP server, you request for an IP address. In the DHCP server, the DHCP service is not running. So are you able to get an IP address? We can't get it. So in application level, you have to verify both client side, server side applications. That application to the connectivities and other things. Okay, application. Okay, application status also you have to verify. Okay, so that is the this points, guys. How to troubleshoot networking related issues depends upon the scenario. So we choose what solution it is more suitable, where you have to check it. Even though daily maintenance, regular maintenance of network, so you have to verify this kind of certifications or encryption keys, okay, uh, firewalls kind of stuff. Troubleshooting using OSI model. Guys, understand this part? Hmm? Next thing is we're going to check about networking commands. Okay, so I'll take a small break. Be back and